Late at night, I went to my office for the last time. I was not allowed to go there during business hours, and I didn't want to. It would have been unpleasant. The managing editor had instructed the security guard to let me in and see me out. Boxes had been packed and shipped already. Before that, my wife had collected an envelope of emergency cash that I'd left in a desk drawer. Even she didn't want to set foot in the office. The one sympathetic associate editor agreed to meet her and hand off the envelope at a subway concession stand. A pallid detail that serves only to underscore the level of revulsion Carolina feels about anything connected with my former professional life. Anyway, I'd come one last time to collect an orchid that had somehow survived months of inept watering, and to see if any other tiny thing had been left behind. And one had. Actually, two had, though they were not that tiny, nor was I the one who had left them. The first thing was my nameplate, strangely still affixed to the wall outside my office door, importantly announcing the existence of the now non-existent Quinlan M. Saunders. It seemed like a nasty joke, and it was the sharp-browed and maybe pretentious M, especially, that zinged me as I entered what had once been my office, where the second surprise sat quietly on my desk. A little cardboard cigarette box, its original graphic covered by a pasted-on image of a very red apple on a white background, and on the other side the words, "Every day equals choices," positioned like a brand name, in red and pink letters. When one opened the packet, one found not cigarettes, but 5 very small scrolls of paper arranged with painstaking symmetry. Unscrolled, they read, in plain black type, "Ugliness or beauty, truth or lies, courage or fear, kindness or cruelty, love or—" The space for the last word on the last scroll was left blank. I didn't have to look. I remembered it tenderly well, as in when a doctor presses on your abdomen and asks, "Is it tender there?" Years ago I'd made this for a girl who still works in the row of offices opposite mine. A plain girl with short brown hair, bright eyes, and good colouring. Her body was thick-waisted but supple, with a peasant's grace, confident and humble both, and a quiet poise, greater than that of most beauties. Her eyes took in the world with passive depth and the occasional flash of mortal humour. She was intelligent, more than she realised, and I wanted her to learn how to use her intelligence more actively. The cigarette pack came out of a hallway conversation we'd had about choices and opportunities. I spent several afternoons at my desk, piecing the little delicacy together in odd, inactive moments. Strange and touching to remember the care I put into it, the sophistication and childishness, how I thought of it in her hands. I invited her to lunch to give it to her, and yes, I was right. When she saw it, that flash lit up not only her eyes but her entire face, and in that instant I became for her a magician who had given her an enchanted object. As if I were a magician, she listened to me tell her about herself, what she was like, what she needed to correct. "We are going on a journey," I said. And we did. At the end of it, she had awakened to her ambition and learned how to satisfy it. As time went on, there were other girls I liked flirting with more. But for years, almost 10 years, I kept our friendship alive with daily compliments and periodic lunches. I still have a handwritten note from her saying that our lunches were the glory of her week. Now she had returned my gift, not to me, but to an empty room. Now she was one of my accusers. I dropped the little box in a wastebasket on my way out. But then, because I did not want to leave evidence of such bitter feeling behind me, I turned around to retrieve it. I meant to drop it into a trash can on the street. But instead I took it home and put it in a drawer where Carolina would not find it.